That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
On the ready. Ready.
The play fake. Now Young. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 36 yards on the play. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Panthers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game. That's how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, how do you make those up as the season progresses?
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They go play action. Young. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Stand ready.
The Panthers take over 1st down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Brooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the ball Bucs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it throws down incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Muscles him off. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Right.
Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys.
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a great opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So I would agree with you totally on that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Brooks, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
Here is Young. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now Young. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Panthers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Okay, right?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Young will set to throw. throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Ready?
Young on third down. That is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And
for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
First down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's White. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On the set.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set.
A quick throw complete to Chark. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Josie Jewell.
A young quarterback, Charles, running to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Out of the gun, it's Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Ready.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now receiver in motion left.
Set. Go. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the double.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ready. Ready.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Sharks got it left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career of this rookie quarterback. His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people, because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Young on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So a good catch there. I think I can see him making a lot of catches with this team. He fits well, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Anyone who can get downfield, as this guy can, and go up and catch the football, you just design.
And now here's another interception. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Following the interception, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the 2nd half. But you and I both know The great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Take it at the 37. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, he's got Atwell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there at 22. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be thrown out across midfield down to the 45. 1st and 10, Young. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Clock, 10. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Now here's Young. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Zero green. Claws red. Green gap.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Ready?
Here's White. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Panthers 3.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
In motion left goes a tight end. The play fake. Now Young. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers with all the guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 in the first?
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's somewhere on the short side of things, not deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Second down and 6 now.
Up the middle they go. Brooks. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Let's go now. Blue strike.
He'll look to throw. He'll leave this one for Wright. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now here's another interception. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The two F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that should...
As they come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before he gets inside the 25. It's another first down as they bring out 23 more on that one.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
The Panthers on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry, hurry.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Brooks. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And Young's going to throw for this. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Slide through.
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's right. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Let's go. Go set.
Back to throw again.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have a first down as he dives at the end to try to get as much as he can.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Right back to Atwell. That's complete.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
To Atwell.
From 3 yards out.
And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
They're going to keep it on the ground, and he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's 1st and 10.
52 blaster.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Young to throw.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Young. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Come on, set.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Field, black, white, white. Blaster, 6. Set.
Now Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
6, 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught by Evans. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here we go.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Ready.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Fight, 6. Ball red. Green jack. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Down.
This is 1st and 10.
Blue, go. Black shot. Red, cycle. Set, go.
Here's Young.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Oh, no, and this is a disaster. They try to fake spike, and he gets sacked. Yaya Diaby able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Tampa Bay, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop to 0-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a scene go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, never get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me.